Welcome everyone here to Daytona 500 pole qualifying here for the running of the Great American Race. It's going to be Wednesday night here for the Body Armor Cup Series. The third race on the season. We are going to set the field here today. We've got 32 we have 32 drivers here to set the field today. In this group session. Just taking a look here as the camera's rolling in. Alrighty, there we go. So, camera's rolling in here, time and scoring's now fully loaded. About 20 minutes set the field here for the Daytona 500. Should be definitely a good one. We are looking forward to it. 50 laps under the lights at Daytona. For the Great American Race. A lot on the line. Obviously, it's, you know, as always, 25 points to the winner and 25 points to the winner. So you can always, you know, if you've had a rough start to the year, this is the time to turn it around. Get your owner in the owner's points, you know, get that back and going. The other thing too is, as we talked about in preseason Thunder, there's 3 races with reserve spots up for grabs. The Southern 500, the Darlington race, and this one. So this is, you want to talk about a big weekend. There's a race for some of these guys. You gotta remember, you get that automatic reserve bid into next season if you end up winning the race. And that's a huge weight off of somebody's shoulders, you know. So to get that win, get that automatic reserve, secure your spot in Season 2 of the Body Armor Cup Series, it's always a good thing there. Christian Russell setting the pace currently, but obviously expecting that to change when some of these guys come across the line who are in the draft. Take a run down through your field to catch you up with some of what we're going to be watching for in the race when it does go green Wednesday. We'll start the points leader, Josh Williamson. He's had a strong start to the year. He sat on the pole at New Smyrna. He led a bunch of laps. Didn't quite get the result they felt they had deserved, kind of. They kind of got a little bit gypped out of it. Didn't really go as planned for that team. But here they are. Here they are. They are looking, you know, they'd love to get their 3rd front row start of the season, pick up a win, maybe, you know, at the very least get a good amount of points. Jacoin Racing, after that 1-4 finish yesterday in the Rolex Grand Prix, is sitting pretty right now in the points. They've got Josh Williamson on top of the points in the Drivers' Championship, and they have a good lead now in the team title. So they're having a good start to the year. No doubt about it. They want to continue that. Continue that speed. That Mitsubishi team has shown a lot of speed. Take a look here. Who else do we got? Other big developing storylines to follow for heading into the race. Well, you got Justin Zaidel, the man who finished 2nd yesterday in the Rolex Grand Prix. Another guy, he and Williamson had good runs at New Smyrna. They were looking like they were going to be in contention to win it. Obviously, as we know, strategy, you know, just all the things didn't play out for them. But Zaidel's had a fast car. He should probably be, you know, up there a little closer in points to Williamson. But you know, we know he's fast. We know what he can do. It's gonna be interesting to see. He's been towing the line this year so far for Halden, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he performs Wednesday. You got Angel Olvera, who won New Smyrna to kick off the season. Didn't have a good run yesterday, but this Otter Island Motorsports team is fast. There's a lot of experience between Olvera and Robbie Noonan, so we know it's not a matter of them, you know, having the experience and all that. It's just a matter of them, you know, tweaking, you know, working it out just a little bit on the execution. They've definitely got a team that looks like they're going to be very, very strong here this year. And Robbie Noonan also looking to get on the board this year with some points. He had a good run at the Body Armor Bash, so we know he knows how to get it, work his way around the Daytona International Speedway. We got Zachary Fitzwater also looking to, get some points here on the year. Has not had a good start to the year, but Patrick Star Racing's also struggled as a whole. They're just not finding the speed yet, and they do need to find that. You don't want to let the season get away from you too early, but if there's anyone who can turn it around, Fitzy's the guy to do it. We know he can. We know he can do all sorts of stuff there. So see if he can help get that team into the points. Oh, we got a whole cluster of cars here. We got Chase Buck, who probably a little disappointed after yesterday. Thought he was going to have a good shot to win that race. Kind of got pushed into Barack Nelson, and that just caused a spin on lap 1. Took a bunch of guys out of contention. Alexander Rose had a quiet start to the year, but he's sitting up there 6th in points. He'll be one to watch out for. So Kelly Rhodes. Taking a look through the field, so it's Colton Yo, Patrick Smith, Alexander Rowe, Thomas Lipscomb, Arthur Xavier, Davey Johnson, Brett Sear, Robbie Noonan, Angel Oliveira, and Dylan Wilson currently the top 10. 13 minutes to go. 41.415 the time to beat currently. Let's see here. Scott Upton, he's had a good start to their team. Stuart Cratt Motorsports is definitely improving. Nathan Faden, he's had fast cars. Just has caught some awful luck and bad timing. Got bumped off the front end of Keegan Thompson at New Smyrna, sent him into the inside retaining wall. Monster hit. Oh, it's getting dicey over here. Casey Clifton, the top of the charts. Had a bad run at New Smyrna, and then was up front. Was set to qualify up front for Daytona Road Course. Lap 1 kind of got into the back of Chase Bucks. Started that chain reaction that you saw yesterday. It took some guys out of the race. So not a good start to the year for him. They're fast. That NS Racing is definitely, speed is not the issue, but execution is absolutely not there for that team currently. At least in the 98 camp. The 97's definitely been able to put the weekends together and run up front. Not quite up front, but he's been in the top 5 when these races come down to it, and that scores him points. But Casey Clifton leads. It's Dustin Davis, Colton Yo, Smith, Rowe, Lipscomb, Xavier Johnson, Williamson, and Chase Buck. So both the Polestar boys in the top 10. No change there. Take a look here. Let's see. We'll scroll through the rest of the field a little bit. Oh, please be careful. Please be careful. Not in qualifying, guys. I think they're going to work it out here. Bronson Minnick and Thomas Troxel currently sitting on the back end of the field. This pack's getting a little aggressive. 211 miles for Keegan Thompson. 211 miles an hour for Keegan Thompson there. Ooh, we got another pack forming up here. Some of these guys don't be careful. You don't want to be tearing up race cars in qualifying. You don't want to be doing it in general, but this is not the time you want to be doing that. Dale Lightning's had a frustrating start to the year. Was looking like he was set to transfer into the New Smyrna the Minute Maid 300. Then got bumped off the front end of Dylan Wilson. Tom's truck's way, way slow there. Careful. They get around him. Taking a look through the field. Robbie Noonan, Zidell, Fitzwater coming back off the pits. So 41, 180, their time to beat currently. Davis to the pits. Nathan Faden's up to third. Let's see here. So it's still Casey Clifton with 8:30 to go. Ooh, Scott Upton with a big jump up to second. 41.265 for Scott Upton, and Ryan Durrani bumped all the way up to fourth. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 currently, right? Or 1, 2, 4th, and 5th currently on the field, sitting right here. Durrani bumped up to fourth. Let's take a look here. Running out of time for some of these guys, because you can't be sure when you're going to be able to get back into the draft. That's going to tow you around fast enough. Fitzwater slicing and dicing. Nothing from them at the line. Oh, that's a big pack of 3 wide. They are getting very aggressive in some of these packs, but you know, a lot of speeds, a lot on the line. Guys want that good track position for the race Wednesday to start. It's always better to be starting out front than it is in the back. Of course, I guess the middle's also pretty bad too. You don't want to usually start in the middle of the field, but anytime you can get that good track position, start out front, it's always a good thing. This pack has to be careful right here. They could absolutely wreck it themselves, and that would not be good. On top of that, I mean, right now for this pack, I don't even know if either of these. Igar Beretto's the first one in this pack, and he's sitting 21st on the field. 22nd has him. Brandon Nelson's 30th. Thompson's 24th. Usman Hamid's 26th. Alphabe's 27th. So not a fast group right here, even though they're getting very aggressive. Thomas Trox on Minnick still sitting shotgun on the field. 6:08 to go here. Oh, Patrick Smith. And I think he has blown up here. So that is a tough break there for Patrick Smith, but he's sitting P7 currently, so if you had to blow up, at least you can blow up in the top 10 knowing you got a good starting spot. Five and a half minutes to go here. Oh, this pack's coming up on Angel Oliveira quickly. They got to be careful. You got to be careful here. Oliveira might slow these guys up a touch. Let's see here. Thomas Trox has not had a good weekend here at Daytona. Sitting dead last on the field currently. But it's still Casey Clifton, and he's looking like he might get American Motorsports their first pole of the year with that lap he put down at 41.180. Scott Upton, Dustin Davis, Ryan Durrani, Nathan Fade in the top 5. This guy, Colton Yo's in P6. Patrick Smith, we just talked about, 7. And then it's Rowe, Lipscomb, and Arthur Xavier. See if anybody from this pack can get a lap put down, good lap put down here. Take a look through the middle of the field. I don't see a whole lot of movement. Tires is probably starting to fall off a little bit too. So you have to figure that comes into play. Oh, this pack's getting aggressive here. 210 coming as they enter exit turn 2. Oh, they're not going to take this 4 wide in qualifying, are they? Oh, here we go. This is going to... be careful, boys. Don't wreck in qualifying. Oh, don't start a big one in qualifying. Here they come. They even it out. Still a little aggressive, but they even it out. Dale Lightning getting dicey. Yeah, I think the tires have gone away on most of these cars. I don't think anybody really has enough speed left in them. Here we go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. You want? Oh my! Keegan Thompson just shot up the leaderboard. I think he was sitting at about 24th. He just shot all the way up to 3rd place at 41.285. That's a fast lap from him. Late in the going, clutch Gene there. And Brandon Nelson shot all the way up to 7th. So you see here, coming in the clutch for that 69 team. Very Aaron Rodgers-esque. Let's see, anybody else from this pack going to shoot up the leaderboard? Not this time around. But that's a big moment there. Keegan Thompson getting all the way up to 3rd. Get himself a good starting position out of that mid-pack up to the front. So that helps him out a ton coming this race Wednesday. Let's see if anybody else gets a big jump up the board as we clock 2:15 to go here. Nobody there. Here we go, 2:06, 2:05. Gonna be 2 minutes to go here. 2 minutes to go. Guys running out of time. Casey Clifton's time still stands as the one to beat. See if anybody else has a shot. Oh, there's some guys getting dicey all over this track right now. Let's see here, Alexander Rose got a big toe. Let's see if he can maybe make something happen here. He's sitting in 10th at 41.423. So he's definitely, even if he can't get any higher, he's got a good, Fisher G Motorsports is looking strong here for Wednesday night's race. Here it comes at the line. Nothing happening there. Nothing there. Patrick Smith's back out. Scott Upton, Nathan Faden, Casey Clifton will still sit on the pole here currently. He's got under a minute to go. I don't know if anyone's got enough speed left in their car on the tires to be able to knock him off, but we're going to see here. 45 seconds remaining. And I'll tell you what, though, this pack right here would be the pack that if somebody can get enough draft, that's probably where it's going to come from. I don't see anywhere else. I don't see anybody else in a good enough drafting position where they're going to be able to get that big of a tow to get a couple extra, those 3 or 4 tenths there. Some of these guys would need to catch them. And it's looking like that might be it. I didn't see anybody else from that pack move up. And I think that was it.
To your cars.
So, sorry for the everything glitching out there at the end, but here we are. The field has been set for Wednesday night, the Great American Race under the lights in prime time, first time ever in NOFSRL history. It's going to be Casey Clifton and Scott Upton on the front row leading them to the green. Keegan Thompson, Dustin Davis, Ryan Durrani, Nathan Faden, Brandon Nelson, Colton Yo, Patrick Smith, Alexander Rowe, Equan Hasem, Uzman Hamid, Thomas Lipscomb, Arthur Xavier, and Kelly Rhodes, your top 15. Take a look there at the bottom, couple of drivers there. See if you find your name there up on the leaderboard. But that is all for Walmart pole qualifying here for the Daytona 500. Casey Clifton has won the pole for American Motorsports, and he will lead them to the green Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern under the lights here at the Daytona International Speedway. It's going to be a great race there. You know, definitely should be. We're in for something. Should be a good one Wednesday night. Got a lot of cars, a lot of fast cars. And anytime we come here to Daytona, it's always set to be an interesting race. But add up the intensity. You got a reserve spot on the line. You've got reserve spot for season 2. Biggest race of the year. Should definitely be a good one. But that is all for pole qualifying here today. Congratulations to Casey Clifton for winning the pole here today. And we will see you guys soon. We will see you Wednesday night for the Daytona 500. Take care, everyone. See you then.